Social media is a big part of some students' lives, but one Lee Summit High School teacher also gets the message.
I use social media, specifically Twitter, to stay in contact with my students.
It helps me a lot in the classroom because I know when assignments are due and like when the big important things are going down.
Miss Allison uses Twitter. She tells us like when our papers are due because I usually don't remember.
I mean, it takes nothing to send a tweet. You know, hey, don't forget your paper's due tomorrow. Send, it doesn't take very long at all.
Even the Lee Summit R7 superintendent is in on the feed.
It's rewarding and satisfying for me to be able to use something like Twitter to let students see another side of me. That you're not just this stuffed shirt person in a tie that walks around and monitors schools and bosses people all day. That you're a person too. That you can tease them about their stocking cap or their ponytail.
I think it's really informative because it tells us about snow days and when school's canceled and stuff like that.
It's funny because he's always tweeting kids back. He's always being sarcastic.
With just the push of a button, something positive can become negative.
When I've read in the past, when I have read tweets, I talked to my seniors a couple of years ago and said, I'm afraid who you are on social media is who you really are. And some of you are horrible people. And that's awful.
You'll get the F-bomb here or there. I try to ignore that kind of stuff. I think I get some things from kids that have already graduated that just want to say something negative sometimes, and they kind of interject. Got personally attacked a little bit on there.
The worst ones are when people do wreck, get in a wreck, and they're thanks, Mickey, this is your fault. No, it was probably your driving.
I think they feel it's just a way to talk back without actually getting in trouble for it. Because people don't think they can catch any repercussions from Twitter.
With all of the Twitter drama, there comes a point where staying safe is the best kind of tweet.
Just don't post anything out there that you wouldn't want because, just out there, because once you put it on there, it's never going away.
Just little things that I think sometimes because it's so easy to type it in there, we don't think before we type it. And when you say it, only a few people get it, but when you type it in social media, it's out there, and people you don't even know are looking at it.
I think they just have to be careful. I mean, if you wouldn't want your grandma to read what you're putting out there, then don't put it out there.
Reporting for Tiger Broadcast, this is Parker Gates.